Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome to another LEGO Star Wars review. So today we're going to be looking at set number 7127, Imperial AT-ST. This set includes 107 pieces and originally retailed for $9.99 back in the year 2001. This is yet another older LEGO Star Wars set that I received in a bulk haul that I bought. And to be completely honest, I'm really happy that I actually got this set. Not only do I have a new Chewbacca minifigure to add to my collection, which I'll explain in a few seconds, but now I have a rather interesting version of the AT-ST, which I'm really excited to talk about. So to start us off, let's take a look at the one and only minifigure included. We have Chewbacca, who only comes in 3 other sets counting this one. We get a little bit of printing on the body piece and a little bit of printing for the nose, no printing for the eyes or any other details that we would see come in the future for Chewbacca. Now, the one thing that makes this Chewbacca different to some other ones that you may have seen in other reviews that I've done is the fact that this Chewbacca is using the old brown compared to the brown that we know and love these days. Taking a quick spin around, you can take a look at the mold from the back as well as the printing continued for what would be his side bag going on over there. And as I said, this was the very first ever version of Chewbacca where we got this new mold for his character. Now moving on to the final overall model for the Imperial AT-ST. This is again the very first ever version that we saw in LEGO form. One very questionable thing about this set is the color scheme, where we have a little bit of added brown and tan in addition to the regular light gray, dark gray that you would see. Again, this is the older brown, older light gray, dark gray within this set. So starting off with the leg builds, we have 2 very similar leg builds. They're just reversed, or well, they're not really reversed. You just build this 2 times. For the very base of the feet, you can see that we have one of these in brown, which I think is fine. You know, you can see that we get a little bit of posability with the legs where you can bring them back and forth. But if you look up at the base, I just think that's really weird. It's kind of like it's dancing. You can see right there. You can put a nice beat to that. We get the different type of clip piece connection at the very base of the foot, so you can adjust that if you want, and it does rest on this slope piece in that tan color. We get another joint at the very base of the leg right there, which you can also adjust that if you really want to. And then we get one at the very top right here at the base of the body, which is connected also by those Technic pieces in order to connect to the very top of the head area. As I said, we get the same exact build over here, where we also get a clip piece at the very top, where we also have one of these shield pieces, I guess just to add a little bit more of that dark gray from the very top of that. But then again, there is the problem when it comes to when you have this thing standing that the head is like pointing a little bit more up than it should be. I wish there was a way to adjust it so then you would see it down a little bit more than it is there, because I think it is a little too high. The one thing that I do like though is that we do get the hinge piece over here in order to adjust the pretend guns from the very top, which kind of looks like a nose in addition to some eyes and a mouth on this thing. Moving back to the head, we also have a spot over here with a dish piece that you can spin right around with some more pretend guns over here, this time using this stun gun piece. Moving to the very back, you can see one of the printed pieces included in this set, that being a 2x2 tile, which is pretty similar to some tiled prints and also stickers that we'll see in the future for this vehicle, so I think that's pretty nice to see. Get another print at the very top, again another 2x2 circular tile with a print in that older light gray. You get another dish piece that you can spin off to the side over here. It shows it upside down, kind of similar in style to what you see over here. And then the last thing that you can do here is that we get the older style hinge pieces, so you can bring this up in order to reveal your character if you want to have your character sitting up there. Or even better, you can even move this all the way back in order to reveal the interior of the vehicle. Now when it comes to the interior of the vehicle, we get another printed piece where you can see another one of these vehicles in the radar of it, which I'm kind of confused as to why they have it like that. I'm pretty sure that this printed piece was also used in a snow speeder, if I'm not mistaken. That's just why it has it like that, but because we have Chewbacca in this set, this is supposed to represent when he goes in one of these vehicles in order to take down some more of them to help the Rebel Alliance. So overall, for $10 back in the day, I don't think this is a pretty bad set. I mean, it is bad in terms of the vehicle build. LEGO has definitely improved on the AT-ST in the future. Color scheme, I'm not too much of a fan of, but you know, just the older style, I think it's funny to look at. As I said, it's an older light gray, dark gray chicken. Pretty cool to get the oldest version of Chewbacca in this set, and again, it's just fun for play, and I really love the motion of the legs right there. It's just really funny to me to look at that back in the day. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below what your thoughts are on this set. Also remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you know every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!